Well, the Learning to Let Go program is now getting closer. It's exciting.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to add so much value to people that really need to make a change in their life and really, have a desire to move from where they are now to somewhere which, they can feel that they're just more fulfilled.
Yeah. I think it's important that, we reflect where we are now and where we've been and where we'd like to get to. And a lot of people always seeking something, change in their life. And I think what's good about the Learn to Let Go program, it brings a vast range of different trainers from different specialists into one place. And you get to look at maybe a relationship with yourself, with others. You get to look at beginning that journey. So that journey could be a healing journey, could be an empowerment journey, could be about building your confidence and looking at what's stopping you. But it also could be around your vocation, because a lot of our happiness is spent during the daytime when we're at work.
So it is. I mean, I think, we're only truly happy when we've got balance, when we are really gleaning enjoyment from all aspects of our lives, whether it be relationships, whether it be our careers, whether it be our families. If we're getting, a degree of happiness and enjoyment out of those things, then we're generally just happier, more well-rounded people. So I think if we start to look at those areas, relationships, our careers, our goals, and start to make some sort of inroads and investment into those areas, then, we are going to enjoy our lives and just feel better for it.
Yeah. And I also think it's a time to be able to reach out for yourself. And stop putting it off. We're now coming up to, midway in the year. And so many people started the year afresh with new plans. And some people may be struggling implementing them plans or not quite sure if they're on that road, and some people haven't started any plans. And it's not really about sticking to a plan, it's really about investing in you.
Well, something, you said something interesting there. You said it's not about sticking to a plan. And, for me, a definition of a plan is your best guess. We don't know all the detail. We don't know how things are going to pan out. But if you don't have something to aim for, then you're never going to hit anything. So having a plan at least gives you a bit of a direction. And if you need to modify it, then so be it. If you need to make adjustments here, then so be it. But I think the thing that, that's really important is that we need to get some momentum, some traction into our lives, and not just move along, by every wind that comes around. We've got to try and break out of the rat race from that, that treadmill, and say, no, I want to have a definite direction. I want to take control, and I want to be, the master of my own destiny, and not have external influences dictate to me what my life experience should be like. I want to be happy because I want to design it that way.
The other side to that is a lot of people believe that there's something out there that they want, but really their happiness starts now. What they want should be now. And it should be happening now. They should be living that life and seeing the value in what they have now. So I think what the Learn to Let Go program will do is help them to explore what it is they want and what it is they have. And trying to get that balance there. And stop seeking and outwards for something. It's about inwards. So sometimes it's about clearing whatever it is that's stopping you, whether it be your thinking or your environment. So break down those barriers that are stopping you feeling that happiness and that contentment.
I think all the trainers are going to add so much value to this. I'm particularly looking forward to hearing from what Nigel Beckles is going to bring to the program, because he deals specifically with relationships, doesn't he?
He does.
And we all are in a relationship, whether it be a marital relationship, whether it be a platonic relationship, whether it be a professional relationship. Relationships really are the core of, mankind. We're all in a relationship. And I think what he's going to bring to the sessions is how we can best make sure that those relationships work for us as well as the other individuals. So that's going to be
Also,
really exciting.
Ivona Gordon is a relationship coach as well. So we've got 2 relationship coaches on board, but she'll be looking at love languages with yourself and with others. So sometimes, even when you are in a relationship, it's so important to understand how the person feels valued and reacts and feels at worth. You know, and sometimes we think our partner's not doing something for us, and that's because they probably don't understand our love language. You know, so what makes me more happy and feel loved?
And we all want to feel loved, don't we?
And feeling loved could be very different to every single person. You know, to someone else it might be giving them a gift. Someone else it might be a bit more nurturing. So we have different love languages. So it's coming along to find out what those 5 love languages are.
That should be a real eye-opener, I think, to everyone that attends. And then again, we've got David Taylor. He's going to be speaking about.
He's amazing,
he's going to be speaking about our vocation. You know, the thing that we spend the majority of our time doing, which is our work. So many of us are in a job that we've just fell into because we were under pressure because we had bills coming in, or we were under pressure by our parents to get a job and get out of the house. But 9 times out of 10, we're in a job purely because it was the easiest thing to get into and not what we really wanted. And when you think about it, we spend so much time at work and we're unhappy. I mean, I can speak from experience. I remember times when I used to go to work and I couldn't wait to leave so that I can just almost detox from that job and go home to an environment which is more loving, which is more welcoming, which is more nurturing. But we spend so much time in our job. Isn't it right that we should be in the right job?
I agree. And likewise, I've been doing what I've been doing for the last 34 years, and I don't see it as a job. That's because I love what I do. You know, I get passion. My face lights up when I talk about it. I talk about it with so much passion. I love working with women. I love working with young people. And I've done those in many different settings for the last 34 years. And I just love it. It's just me. So it doesn't feel like work when I'm coming in.
That's when you know you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. When it doesn't feel
calling.
like work.
That's how I see it. It's my calling. I did take a change at one stage, just for a little while, to do something else. And constantly on my mind was the work. Why did I leave that particular job? You know, it was constantly on my spirit. So I knew that that's been my calling in it. Once I've returned, I found that work came to me easy because I stood in my authentic self. And I think that makes the difference when you just are yourself. You're not having to put on a mask or a suit that doesn't fit like it fits you. You know, you don't have to be something and I'm that character here and there. You know, at home and at work. It's just...
I mean, we've got so many excellent trainers, but we can't forget what you're going to bring to the table, can we?
No, it's about your embracing that healing journey and making us start. A lot of people are frightened about embracing and starting change, and change is the most empowering thing you can begin with. So I'm going to provide techniques that you can actually start implementing and looking and reflecting on yourself straight away in that session. That you can walk away with. And it's really about investing in you.